Hello students. Today we're going to study a very interesting topic, that is how we make our own battery. Well, first recall what is battery. So, battery is nothing but a combination of two or more cells with positive terminal of one cell connected to the negative terminal of the next cell. So, this is how a battery looks like, and a symbolic representation is like this. Now here, the question arises that how can we connect the cells to prepare our own battery to carry out our experiment? Well, for this, we have to make a cell holder first. And what all things we require to make a cell holder? Well, we can make a cell holder by using a wooden block, two metallic or iron strips, and rubber bands. Now, we take two cells and place them in such a manner that the negative terminal of one cell is connected to the positive terminal of the next cell. While placing, it is to be taken care of that the rubber band hold the metal strips tightly and these two cells do not get displaced from its position. And we have connected a piece of wire to each of the two metal strips on the cell holder. So now our battery is ready to use and we can connect a bulb to it to make a complete electric circuit. Now, in many devices such as toys and TV remote controls, the electric cells are not always placed one after the other, but often they are placed side by side. Now, if the cells are placed side by side, then how are the terminals of the cells connected? Well, if you open the back side of a TV remote where the cells are placed, then you can see that both the cells are placed side by side, with negative terminal of each cell touching a spring contact and positive terminal touching a small metal strip. Now, some of you might be thinking about the role of springs and metal strip in cell holder. Well, the role of spring is just to ensure the tight contact with the flat end of each cell. And the role of metallic strip is to connect the positive terminal of one cell with the negative terminal of the next cell, thus providing a conducting path. So in this way, these two cells are connected in a battery holder with the positive end facing the iron strip while the negative end is facing the spring. Now next question which I want to ask you, that why do cells in a battery pair are in opposite orientation? Well, the answer is if you design the device in such a manner that cells face the same way, then you have to connect the negative end of one cell to the positive end of the other, requiring a wire running at least the length of the cell. And you also have to run a wire from the far end of the battery to the circuit. And if you place the cells in opposite direction, then you can use a metal strip to connect the positive end of one cell to the negative end of the other. And your output terminals are close together at the same end of the batteries. Thus, if we insert one of the cells in the wrong way, then our remote or other electrical device won't work, because it will cancel out each other's voltages, thus no current flows through the circuit. So, always place the cells in a battery holder in opposite orientation and connect a piece of wire each to the two metal clips on the cell holder. and your battery is ready to use. You will also find positive and negative marks made on the bottom of the cell holder. So make sure you place the cells in the cell holder in a correct way. And to check whether our battery is working or not, let's connect a small bulb to this battery. So you can see that the bulb glows. So this is how we can make our own battery, and in our next module, we shall discuss more about electric current.